It's time for Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.
Let's go! Let's go!
Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Randy Myers for the First National Bank pregame show.
Greetings from Central Dealership Stadium on the campus of Valley View High School in Southwest Jonesboro. And welcome to the EAB Sports Network's broadcast of tonight's 5A state semifinal playoff battle between unbeaten Valley View and the reigning two-time state champions from Parkview High School out of Little Rock. Hello, everybody. I'm Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, and I'll be joined in a few minutes by Coach Jason Smith as my color analyst this evening. And for the first time in history, there is live Thanksgiving weekend football in Southwest Jonesboro. Last Friday, Valley View's defense put up two big goal line stands in the closing minutes to win a thrilling 49-42 overtime decision over Morrilton in the quarterfinals. While Valley View won in dramatic fashion, Parkview took care of business by dominating Maumelle 48-7. It was their second win of the season over their rivals from the 5A Central. They outscored the Hornets by a combined total of 99-13 in two games this year. Both of these teams are the top seeds out of their respective conferences, the East for Valley View and the South for Parkview. Our pregame coverage of this state playoff game is being brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. Earlier this week, I had an opportunity to visit with Valley View head coach Sean Cockrell about his team's current playoff run. We will share that conversation with you after this 3-minute timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team
Put your
knows
daily
what it
office
takes to make
routines
a
in the
home
hand.
and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Pregame coverage of Blazer football. Tonight, the Blazers get set to take on the two-time reigning state champs from Little Rock Parkview in the Class 5A state semifinals. I'm Randy Myers, joined by Valley View head football coach Sean Cockrell. Coach, first of all, in order to get to the semifinals, you have to win the quarterfinals, and you certainly did that last week in thrilling fashion with a 49-42 overtime victory. I believe you're now 3-0 in overtime games. Is that right?
Randy, you would know better than I would. Sounds great to me. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a great game for fans to watch, obviously, for us to be a part of, and just so excited for our kids and our program, our staff, and everybody involved to be able to get to this point. But it went down to the wire, and we pulled it out.
So many people played well for you Friday night. We'd be here all day about all of them that did. But the two guys that I thought would be remiss if we didn't talk about were our co-players of the game, our JOSM co-players of the game. Parker King stepped up for you with 3 big scores, one rushing the football, one was a receiving touchdown, and then none of them bigger than that 89-yard kickoff return late in the game. And I thought Jason Smith summed that up pretty well. He said that's a play that will be remembered for years to come as a legend.
Yeah, for sure. Parker's been playing really well and stepping up in all phases of the game. And like I said, and a couple weeks ago we put him at quarterback, and then this week a receiving, a rushing, and a kickoff return. Just been doing a really good job, and but so deserving a player of the game for sure.
You and I talked about it a little bit this morning, though, but he's a guy that it seems like he's playing the best football of his career right now. I don't know if there was a light bulb moment for him that went off and made him realize what a player of impact he can be, or what. But what do you attribute it to?
Yeah, I think it's just the maturity of him playing this year and getting to play a lot. And like I said, we've always known that he was an athlete and that he could do some things, but there's a confidence about him now that he's kind of taken over games and wants to be the guy with the ball in his hands. And so we worked on the quarterback stuff a little bit more this week, and you're going to see some of that this evening. But just a guy that has always had the tools. Just now you're seeing the confidence come out of him, and we know we got to get him the ball more.
The other guy that I wanted to talk about was Jay Taylor, who stepped up big for you defensively, especially in the overtime. I mean, 2 back-to-back disruptive plays where he blew up a trick play, and then he swatted down the 4th down pass that got the victory for you. And Jade's a guy who was All-State last year. Everybody knew what you had with him coming into the season. His numbers this year have not been as impressive as the ones he posted last year, but that's because most opposing offensive coordinators knew this is a guy we want to stay away from, so they've gone to the other side of the field and tried to. That hadn't necessarily been the case in the playoffs. I'm not sure why. But Texarkana ran right at him and paid the price for that, and then he steps up big again Friday night against Morrilton.
Yeah, like you said, that people in our conference know him well, and they want to try to run away from him, and we put him to the field, which makes people run to the boundary, which is good. We use that sideline and more guys to make plays, and like I said, there's other guys maybe with more tackles, but they run away from him a lot. So, but really just stepped up in a way, like once again on the offensive side. Guys take over the game. He took over the game on the defensive side and made big plays when we had to have them.
All right, let's talk about Parkview. This is an almost Herculean task that awaits your team tonight. I mean, this is a program that, they're coming off back-to-back state titles. A lot of people are saying they're going to win it again this year, and you can understand why. I mean, they've got at least 8 players on this roster that are probably going to play Division I football, 3 or 4 who have already committed. They've got a junior who is being recruited by it's a who's who of college football list, including Alabama, Michigan, Notre Dame. I mean, it's a team that's loaded with superstar power.
Yeah, and so obviously you look at them, and everybody across the state knows who they are, and our kids know who they are, our staff, obviously. And to go along with all that talent, really, really good coaching staff. So guys that have done it and won it at other places as well. So, it's a tough task, and we knew, looking at it, if we did get to the semifinals, we knew it was going to be them.
Sure.
And so now we're here, and, I just keep telling the kids, these are kids just like you are, and they put their pants on the same way and wear shoulder pads and helmets same as you have. And so we've got an opportunity to shock the state, to be honest with you. And that's how we're going about it. And, we got to come out not being beat from the get-go and think that we can play with anybody, and hopefully we do that.
This is an unusual week. I mean, the routine is completely off of what you're used to because you're on Thanksgiving break, so there's been no classes, no school at all this week. You're not used to the other big thing is obviously, this is the deepest run that Valley View's made since the last year of Class 4A competition back in 2013. So how have your guys responded to being in such a different routine this week?
Yeah, I think great. I think they've been there on time. They've been ready to go. Attitudes you can see are a little more uplifting. Maybe it's because they're not in school and they're not dragging and it's not all day and then having to come to practice. So I feel like we've had a great week so far and I feel like they're ready to go. So, you worry about it as a coach with the routine, but I think our kids have done everything we've asked them to do, and I think they're excited about this opportunity. And I think it's going to be a big crowd, and it's really cool that we get them at home.
What do you feel are your primary keys to victory tonight against this very good Parkview team?
Yeah, I think you can't have any turnovers. You got to be really good in the special teams. They excel there as well. And then you've got to get them in third and medium, third and long situations. You can't just let them get big plays after big plays. So limit their big play capability, get some turnovers, get people on the ground. They're really good at running back, got really good receivers, and they spread the ball out. I think their top four guys have 30, 20, 15, 18, 20 catches. So everybody can make plays. Quarterback's really good. So I think just limit those big plays, force some turnovers, get people on the ground, tackle them, and then just see what we can do offensively.
Coach, good luck tonight against the Patriots. Here's hoping we get to do this one more time.
Thank you, Randy. I appreciate it.
That's Coach Sean Cockrell. I'm Randy Myers. Our First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football will continue after this on the EAB Sports Network. We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers under the headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We're a little over 18 minutes away approximately from kickoff for Valley View and Parkview in this 5A state semifinal matchup. As we look back on how each of these teams fared last week to advance into this semifinal game, Valley View, of course, winning in overtime against Morrilton here at Central Dealership Stadium by a 49-42 count. That win moved Valley View to 12-0 for the first time in the 19-year history of Valley View football. The Blazers and Devil Dogs had a high-scoring duel that saw the Valley View defense surrender a season high in totals in terms of points allowed and total yards allowed. The Morrilton defense lit up the Blazers for 619 yards of total offense on the night, including 431 through the air with their prolific passing attack. But in spite of those numbers, the Blazer defense bent but did not break. They put up a goal line stand at the end of regulation that ended with a missed field goal by the Devil Dogs. Valley View also ended the overtime by locking down Morrilton and yielding only 4 yards in the extra session to Morrilton. Parkview, meanwhile, had a much more business-like win over Maumelle. The Patriots dominating Maumelle by the count of 48-7 as your final score. Patriots got off to a fast start against the Hornets and led 21-0 at the quarter. They were up 41-0 at the half on their way to a 48-7 beatdown. We will step aside here for 2 minutes and back to check more of your pregame information. We'll check on who's healthy and who's not for this game for both of these teams, and also take a look at some of the players of impact that we'll expect to see tonight from the Patriots of Parkview. We'll do that in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith as we are now a little over 14 minutes away for kickoff for Valley View and Parkview in this 5A state semifinal battle. And looking at the list of players who may or may not be available for Valley View tonight, Valley View appears to be in pretty good shape, at least compared to the last couple of weeks. Junior running back Peyton Hicks remains out with a broken collarbone that he suffered back in midseason in the win at Harding University. Senior safety Ricky Moffitt, that is, and junior defensive end Noah Wendell, who both missed last week. Actually, Noah's missed the last couple of weeks. They're both probable tonight after missing the Morrilton game. Meanwhile, senior wide receiver Andrew Jones, you may remember, sustained a hand injury last week in the win against Morrilton, but is expected to play tonight. On the other side of the field for Parkview, the only player that we are aware of who probably or may not play tonight is senior defensive back Omarion Robinson. He is an Oklahoma commit. He has been nursing a high ankle sprain. Not sure of his status, whether or not he'll play tonight. I understand he is questionable. And you just informed me of something right before we came back from the break that I was not aware of regarding Drew Gartman.
Yeah, well, Drew's going to play, and he's going to give everything he's got. But I do know that the past 24 to 48 hours, he has a little bit of a flu bug that has hit him, but he's been on IVs. He's doing everything he can, and you know, once you get sweating and once you get going, you know, a senior means so much to this team and this community. You know, he's going to give everything he's got.
Looking a little closer at this Parkview team, this is a team, Coach, that is loaded with athletes and talent. There are at least 8 Division I athletes on this team, or kids that have offers from Division I schools, and most of them are from Power 5 programs or Power 4 programs. And you got to figure you got at least 8 who are Division I athletes. There's probably at least a half dozen others who are also probably going to play college football at some level. Yeah, for sure. And Parkview has built this thing over the past, 5 to 10 years of just being the program in the central part of the state as far as where the kids gravitate towards. And so, you know, there's just a whole lot of kids that, that do have those offers, do have those scholarships. But football's an interesting game in that it's such a team game that sometimes an individual that's got all the accolades can't really do a whole lot to determine it. We'll pause at this time for the playing of our national anthem and the other pregame rituals. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and back with more in a moment from Central Dealership Stadium on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn St. and God bless our troops.
Randy Myers and Coach Jason Smith in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium, now about 9.5 minutes away from kickoff for Valley View and Parkview in this 5A state semifinal game. And, Coach, we were talking about Parkview before we took the break. Let's take a little closer look at some of the players of impact, and there are many on this Parkview roster, but you got to start with guys like Montario Elston. He is a senior wide receiver, a 5'8", 170-pounder who has committed to Kansas State. Also senior quarterback Quentin Murphy, and he didn't even, I'm not sure, I don't think he even starts, at least at quarterback. They play him a lot, but they've got a sophomore named Emmanuel Bunting who plays quite a bit as well. But Murphy is a 6'1", 205-pound Razorback commit. They've also got Cameron Settles, a senior running back / defensive back. He's a 6', 215-pounder who's also committed to Arkansas. I also have maybe the most talented player on this team, possibly as an underclassman, and junior linebacker Ja'Cour Smith. He wears number 11. He is a 6'1", 194-pound 11th grader who is uncommitted at this time but has offers from the likes of Alabama, Michigan, and Notre Dame, just to give you an idea of how good that young man is.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, just go back to, you know, for example, with Elston, what you notice about these guys on the Patriot roster is just their overall speed. You know, Elston, he's ran for 511 yards and he's caught 484 yards worth of balls. You know, they use a lot of jet action, a lot of jet sweeps, like to get guys on the edge, and that's when they can really display their talents. You know, as far as throwing the football, obviously, Quentin Murphy can throw the ball, Bunting can throw the ball, but their bread and butter is just to try to get guys in space and create mismatches, and then let those athletes do the work. And you know, it's going to be a tall task for this Blazer defense tonight. But at the same time, we've seen Gunnar Wilbanks and staff and these guys just rise to the occasion time and time again.
It's another chilly night, just like last week here in Southwest Jonesboro. Temperature right now as we approach kickoff is 37 degrees at Central Dealership Stadium, and looks like the stands on the home side are just about full. Parkview's fan base has not traveled as well as did Morrilton's or Texarkana's the last couple of weeks, although there are a few more folks starting to file in over there across the field now. But, Coach, I understand from saw my Twitter feed this afternoon, I know we'll have a lot of people not only across Arkansas, but even a lot of folks in Texas watching us tonight. Of course, Texas is where Coach Sean Cockrell is from. He's from the Waco area, and I saw on Twitter this afternoon where there are watch parties lined up for us all the way from Dallas to Waco across the Lone Star State with the family and friends of Coach Sean Cockrell.
Well, and he deserves every dadgum bit of it. I actually saw Coach this morning, and he seemed relaxed. He and Holly were out this morning and just relaxed, and he said that, you know, the kids were ready. Everybody's excited. And, gosh, what an atmosphere here tonight. And you know, I know that Shannon Sherman and Randy Coleman deserve a lot of credit for Valley View football, but Sean Cockrell is Valley View football. And you know, I obviously had a kid play for him. And I'm proud to call him a friend. And you know, all of the success, he deserves every bit of it.
Well, you made an interesting point there because you referenced Coach Sherman and Coach Coleman. And, you know, Sean will be the first to tell you. I mean, he mentioned it last week in his postgame interview with the success that this program is enjoying right now is the build of momentum that began in 2006 when this program started playing varsity football for the first year.
Yeah, and there's no question about it. And just, you know, as I've, you know, referenced to, I've had children that come through here, and I mean, you know, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade. Just the numbers are astounding at the kids who come out and play football. They wind up having 2 teams a lot of times. Then you get to 7th grade, and they have more kids than anybody they ever play. Just the interest is there. The community's behind them. Got a lot of resources that look to help any way they can, and this thing is rolling. It's rolling, and a lot of fun to just sit back and watch.
We'll step aside for another 2-minute timeout. Back with more of our First National Bank pregame coverage for Valley View and Parkview after this on the EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Bear does it all for you.
We're back at Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith. Now, a little less than 3 minutes away approximately from kickoff for the Battle of the Views, Valley View and Parkview in the state semifinal game. Winner will move on to play in the championship game next week in Little Rock. That'll be next Friday night for a 6:30 kick. They will play the winner of tonight's other semifinal game, which is taking place in northwest Arkansas between Hot Springs Lakeside and Farmington. Let's check your officiating crew for this game tonight. The referee will be Daniel Faulkner. The umpire is Michael Harmon. The head linesman is Will Prewitt. The line judge is Stuart Norton. And the back judge is David Ward. This crew is out of the Conway-Russellville corridor.
Yeah, and once you get to this time, you're going to have the best of the best officials. I thought last week was really officiated well. We didn't see a lot of flags. Really clean played game, and what I'm watching here is just the pageantry of it all. Valley View's, their whole team was around the goalpost saying their pregame prayer. Parkview came in with an attempt to intimidate, going 2 by 2, walking in. The greatest part about that was that Valley View paid them zero mind. It's just 2 teams who are excellent teams with really, really good coaches. And, I just personally, I think we're in for a lot of fun tonight. I think it's going to be a good one.
Valley View captains tonight were seniors Nick Gamble, Everett Thomas, and Laird Cullen. This is the first ever time that Valley View and Parkview have ever met on the football field. In fact, I was talking with Jason Manchester earlier in the week, and best he could recall, Valley View and Parkview have never met in any varsity sport that he could think of anyway, and he's been around for a while, so I figure Manch would know.
Yeah, I mean, he's like Nostradamus around here. but no, it's just, paths haven't crossed. Parkview was 6A for a while. Valley View was 4A for a long time. But I can tell you this, I really believe that over the next 3 or 4 years, these guys are liable to play in some really meaningful games coming up.
Valley View is appearing in its 8th consecutive postseason tonight. It also marks the deepest playoff run for Valley View since entering Class 5A back in 2014. The last two Blazer teams have been eliminated in the quarterfinals. Valley View did advance into the semifinals in their last year of 4A competition back in 2013. Parkview has won the last two 5A state titles. They also won several state titles in a pretty productive run in the 70s between 73 and 78. Sean Cockrell is in his 11th year as the head coach at Valley View. He also has 5 conference titles to his credit in the past 7 seasons, including the last 3. Brad Bolding is in his 6th year at Parkview, where he enters this game tonight with an overall record of 53 wins and 26 losses. Valley View comes into this game ranked number 2 in the state by Hootens in 5A. Parkview, of course, has been ranked number 1 throughout the course of the season.
We won the toss and we elected to receive, which is a little change of pace, but I totally understand it. I think that Coach Cockrell and Coach Marty Riley really want to set the tone early, and what better way to set the tone than to get that offense out there and just see what this Parkview defense can do with it.
So Parker King and Andrew Jones are set up for the Valley View return, with Parker King wearing number 6 on the left hash at about the 10-yard line. Andrew Jones on the near side. And Solomon Aguilar set to kick it away for Parkview to begin this semifinal playoff contest. Parkview in all white uniforms with blue numbers and trim. Valley View in their royal blues. This kick will be gathered in by Parker King at the 9-yard line. He darts straight across the middle and gets caught at about the 27-yard line, and that's where Valley View will begin its first possession.
Yeah, Parker didn't hesitate at all, and we've seen Parker King this last 6 weeks or so just emerge as a go-to kid on this team, and one of the toughest and most fearsome leaders that we have.
So Drew Gartman will lead his offense onto the field with 2 receivers split wide to the near side. Laird Cullen will go wide left. I believe that is Feliz in as the starting running back on his right hip. Anthony Feliz, the senior. Actually got 2 receivers to each side now. First snap of the game coming up right here. Gartman in the gun. Long snap count. He'll show it to Feliz. Now throws it across the middle. He's got Parker King good for a first down, and he is caught at the 46-yard line where his forward progress is stopped, and it'll be a first down for Valley View going across the middle.
Yeah, absolutely, and right there you saw Drew Gartman he stood tall in the pocket and just threw an absolute strike there to number 6, Parker King.
So fresh set of downs, move the ball forward to the 46. Valley View will snap it between the hashes with 4 receivers clustered near to the right, now all motioning left, and 1 receiver out wide left as well. Gartman's going to keep that running left, and Parkview gets good penetration into the backfield, and they'll blow that up for a loss back to about the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Parkview did a nice job on the shift, and they read that, but also that's one of those first down calls in that bunch that's almost just like a show play. Let's show you this, and then they're able to do so many things out of it that Marty was all right with that short loss.
Loss of 2 sets up 2nd and 12 for the View from the Blazer 44-yard line. 2 receivers left and right. Gartman in the gun. Wants to throw. Fires across the middle looking for Jones. That is picked off. Return is on down the near sideline. Return man will take that to the house. And on the pick for Parkview for the pick 6 was Jermaine Penny.
On the interception,
he picked that off right about the 50-yard line or so and took it straight to the house.
Yeah, he, right there, Penny was able to jump that route. He read that, and that just shows the explosiveness of this Parkview team. Not just on offense, but they have the ability to score on defense as well.
So Parkview is on the board in the first minute of the game. We now await their extra point kick from Solomon Aguilar. Snap. Kick is on the way. It is high enough and good. So with 10:40 to play, Parkview draws first blood. They lead it 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Parkview strikes first on a 50-yard pick six for Jermaine Penny. So the Patriots have a 7-0 lead with 10:40 to play in the first period. We now await the kickoff from Solomon Aguilar. Again, King and Andrew Jones are back for the Valley View return with Andrew Jones on the right hash, Parker King on the left. Aguilar will drive this one deep. That'll back King up to the 4-yard line where he takes it. He is across the 15, sidesteps the defender at the 20, gets to the 25, and will go down at about the 32-yard line on the near the Valley View sideline.
Yeah, really great. That's a good return there by Parker King, and I think you set that up with senior Ryan Mitchell. I mean, he made a nice block there, made sure that he didn't do anything illegal, but just a good block there to get King an extra 6 or 7 yards.
Blazers will start from the right hash with 2 receivers to each side. Garbman in the gun. Will hand that off to Carter Wallace, who runs straight ahead, gets met at the line of scrimmage and tossed back. We'll see if they give him forward progress. If they do, it'll probably be no gain.
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2nd and 10 there. And you know, this offensive line that's been so good for the Blazers all year long, they're going to be tested tonight, really unlike they've been tested all year. But, you know, you just got to stay in front of the chains and stay on schedule and you know, just put some plays together.
Twins to the left, 1 single receiver to the right for Valley View. Gartman in the gun wants to throw. Now he'll tuck and run and gets caught from behind after a pickup of about 1 out over the left side.
Keeper, gain of 1 on the play.
Yeah, good decision there to keep that ball, though. They had stacked on to Andrew Jones, who I feel that's going to be the defensive emphasis is to not let Andrew Jones beat them. And they stacked on top of him. It's a good job there by Drew not to throw that into traffic.
3rd and 8 from the 34. Ball remains between the hashes with 2 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. It's King and Jones to the right side. Laird Cullen is wide left. Gartman to throw. Has time. Now he's flushed. Here comes pressure, and down he goes for a loss of about a yard, it would appear.
Yeah,
pocket collapsed pretty quick, Coach.
It really did, and you know, it's just these defensive backs. You know, they're gonna match step for step, and so the routes are gonna have to be crisp. But you know, the main situation right now is you just don't want this thing to get out of hand early. Need a good punt here by Drew, and you know, and let this defense get out here on the field.
4th and 11 from the 31 for Valley View. Parkview will drop 1 man back, kind of deep, back to about the 42-yard line at the moment. Gartman will kick it. That's Penny back for the return. He'll field it. Nope, he's going to let that go, and it'll roll out of bounds down near the 20-yard line.
Excellent punt there by Drew Gartman. He didn't need to punt that one straight ahead and let Penny have a full head of steam. He angled that to where, I mean, really flipped the field, and that's about all you can ask.
So we get our first look at the Parkview offense this evening now with 8:24 to play in the first period. Patriots leading it 7-0 after they got a 50-yard pick six on Valley View's first possession. They will start here from their own 23. Ball will be on the right hash. That's Emmanuel Bunning, the junior quarterback, who will begin the game as the starting QB for the Patriots. He'll send 1 man in motion. Now we've got whistles and looks like a false start for the Patriots.
Yeah, they try to run a little orbit action there, which is tough to defend, but at the same time you're asking those linemen to stay in position for a long time.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Settle back the Patriots up 5 to the 18-yard line.
After the penalty, the ball
and it's 1st and 15.
Yard line. First down, 15.
Montario, Elston will split wide to the near side. They've got one receiver off to the right as well. They'll give that off. Running play over the right side, and they'll advance that up to about the 29-yard line.
Jaden McMillan on the carry.
Yeah, Valley View right there brought pressure off the edge, just chose the wrong gap. They went outside and they went off tackle on that play. Nice run there by the Patriots on first down.
2nd and 5 now for Parkview. Again, receivers are one wide to each side. It's Elston to the near side, and Bunning slings that out right side to the sideline. That is caught by Jace White, and I believe it's going to be enough to move the chains for the Patriots.
Ball's placed at the 37-yard line. First down, Patriots.
Ball's at the Patriot 37-yard line on the right hash as they make their way to the line of scrimmage. Kerrick Folks will come wide to the near side along with Elston, with one receiver lonesome right. Got an H-back drifting in motion, and they will give that off to the running back, and he'll push forward for about 2 yards before the Blazers bring down Cameron Settles.
Yeah, a whole lot of eye candy there early with using the H-back in motion. Looks like the Valley View's playing with a 5 front tonight, 5 technique, and did a really nice job there up front of just clogging that up.
2nd and 8 for the Patriots. 7:48 to play first period. The ball is at the Parkview 39-yard line. Folks comes.
Don't sell for less.
Parkview off to a 14-0 start. They lead Valley View here with 6 minutes remaining in the opening frame by a couple of scores. That last one was a 53-yard run by senior quarterback Quentin Murphy. Extra point was good, and we now await Solomon Aguilar's kickoff. Again, it's Jones and Parker King back deep for the Blazer return. Parker King on the left hash, Andrew Jones on the near hash. Once again, he'll kick that one straight to to Parker King, and he'll grab it at the 10-yard line, looking to get to the outside. He's across the 30 and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 32. And that's where Valley View will begin its next possession.
Yep. Another good return, decent field position here. Blazers offense will have to show a little bit this drive, I believe. Maybe not necessarily resulting in points, but but they need to get that defense off the field, let them get some water and rest for just a little bit.
Blazers will snap it off the right hash at the 32-yard line with Jones and King in the slots to the right. 2 receivers off to the left. I believe that's Laird Cullen, the outside man, along with Trip Dale. This is a handoff to Felice. Felice spins out of a tackle and pushes it across the 35 to about the 36-yard line over the right side.
Yeah, good little first down run there by Felice. Just good to see senior Felice out there. I know he's battled a lot all year long, and it's just good for him, here late November to be playing football.
Trips left, one single receiver to the right for Valley View. Gartman in the gun, drops straight back, flushed. Now he'll tuck and run. He'll cross the 40 and run out of bounds. Close to the marker. I think he's got the first down, Coach. It's going to be awful close if he didn't.
We'll be close. I believe they're going to move those chains.
They are.
I think Drew knew exactly how far he had to get. Andrew Jones was downfield with a nice block. No sense in risking injury there for another yard or two when you know you got the first down.
So Valley View has its second first down of the night with the ball at the 43-yard line on the right hash. 5:18 to play in the first period. Again, it's 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gartman will roll left on bootleg, throws that across the field and finds Ragsdale, who hurdles a defender and gets tripped up after a nice move. It'll be down to about the 38-yard line of the Patriots. Valley View with its best field position of the night now.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if you need some tough guys out there on offense right now, Noah Ragsdale's your man. He went across the middle, made a nice catch, and he hurdled that safety.
Andrew Jones is wide right. 2 receivers to the left for Valley View on first down. This is it's a play action. Got a receiver open, but it was Parker King who was just beyond the reach of Parker King, who was the intended target for Valley View.
Oh, Drew wishes he had had that football back. Beautiful play design. Just overthrew him by a couple fingertips. Really nice play call.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the View. 4:49 to play first period. Parkview leading 14-0. Valley View has the ball at the Parkview 38-yard line. On the left hash with 2 receivers wide left and right. Gartman in the gun. He'll show it to Feliz. Now throw it out right side to Jones on the screen pass. Jones gets forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, it appears, for a short gain.
Yeah, it's going to set up a big 3rd down here, and you got to believe that this is 2-down territory no matter what for Valley View, but they'd sure like to pick it up right here on this play.
3rd and just over 6 needed for the View. Snap it off the right hash from the Parkview 34. 2 receivers left and right to each side. Feliz remains in at running back on Gartman's right hip. Gartman shows it to him. Here comes pressure, and down he goes. He'll be dropped for a loss back at about the 38-yard line.
Gartman sacked.
Yeah, and that's just a really good job there by Kevin Ellis coming off the edge from his linebacker position. Had time, stepped up in the pocket, but then Ellis was coming quick, and he did not miss that tackle.
So it's 4th and about 11 for Valley View. Ball will be spotted at the 38. Got a fortunate spot there, probably. 2 receivers to each side for Valley View. Gartman again drops straight back. Here comes pressure, and down he goes for a loss back at about the 47-yard line.
Yep. They brought an extra man that time. They pinned their ears back and came, and that was that man, Ja'Cour Smith. When you've got offers from Bama, the national champions in Michigan and Notre Dame, you know a little bit about football.
Yeah, I would think so. So Parkview will get the takeover on downs. The Patriots will get it on the near hash at the 46-yard line with 4:04 remaining first period. They have a 14-0 lead.
Defense has been so good all year long at creating turnovers. This would be a really nice time to come up with one. Let's go defense.
Junior quarterback Emmanuel Bunning is back in to take snaps for the Patriots for this possession. He'll hand that off to the running back, and that is Settles, who gets met at the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard at best.
Yeah, really good job there. Really good job, Everett Thomas, and then our sophomore, Carter Wallace, came in from his safety spot. Just a nice play there on 1st down.
Spotted at the 46, gain of 1 for the Patriots. Kyron Marshall among the 3 receivers who go wide right. And Fulks is off to the near side for the Patriots. Bunning possibly changing the play here. Settles will shift over to his left hip. Bunning wants to throw, slings it out right side. That is picked off by R.J. Estrich. Estrich caught immediately, but he's got his 7th interception of the year.
He does, and I'll tell you what I love about that play is Parkview checked down, and they went audible, and it was clearly going to be a pass. By the way, the running back, he had a tail there, and Jay Taylor had his hands on it. He deflected that pass right into our ball hawk, R.J. Estrich, for his 7th pick of the year.
So Valley View will get it back just shy of the 50-yard line. Spotted at the Blazer 49 in the middle of the field with 3:05 remaining first period. See if the Blazers can take advantage of their first forced turnover of the night. 2 receivers wide to the right for Drew Gartman. He'll send Laird Cullen lonesome left. And this is a handoff to Feliz running right. Feliz hesitates, and that was his first mistake as he got caught right there.
He did. There just wasn't, off that right side, there was not any space to run, and trying to go out wide against the speed of this defense is probably not going to work. But, I believe that Valley View's got to establish the running game because we have completed some passes tonight, but they're just going to start pinning their ears back and coming after our quarterback every single time.
2nd and 10 from the 49. Snap it off the right hash with 4 receivers clustered to the right. Gartman looking left. That is going to be overthrown, and lucky that it wasn't intercepted. That Laird Cullen was the intended receiver, but that one really wasn't close.
No, it was really, Laird did a good job right there of disrupting that and making sure that
preventing
it wasn't a
the
turnover.
interception.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it remains at the 49-yard line, 3rd and 10 for Valley View. 2:26 remaining rather, in the first quarter of action. Parkview with a 14-0 lead. 3 receivers to the right for Valley View, 1 to the left. Gartman in the gun. Feliz is his running back. Gartman rolls right. Here comes pressure. He ducks, runs. He's across midfield, still on his feet, dives forward for a first down at the 38-yard line. Once again, the feet of Drew Gartman keeping Valley View's drive alive.
Yeah, I don't think everybody watching that play live really appreciates just what a huge play that was, because even after he flushed the pocket, there was a man there that he made miss.
Cullen goes wide left. 4 receivers clustered to the right for the View. Feliz will motion right. Gartman shows it to him on play action. Here comes pressure, and he gets sacked again. He'll go down back at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and that was just, you hate to, not going to call anybody out, but that was just a blown assignment there. Big 7-6 coming through. Really just made a quick move early, and Drew he didn't have anywhere to go with that football.
That sets up a 2nd and 20+ for Valley View from the Parkview 48 with 1:40 remaining in the opening frame. 3 receivers to the left for the View. Andrew Jones is wide to the near side. Gartman rolling left on bootleg, fires downfield. That's caught by Cullen at about the 41.
Completed to Laird Cullen.
And that'll be all.
Down at the 39.
Yeah, but he got a little bit of it back, now it makes it's not necessarily manageable, but at least you're not looking at 3rd and 20 here. Good catch there in traffic by Laird Cullen.
3rd and 13 from the 41. The ball will be on the left hash. As we hit the 1 minute mark of the first period. 3 receivers to the right for the Blazers, 1 to the left. That's Cullen. Gartman rolling right. Here comes pressure. He gets rid of it. Fires downfield. Catch made at the 31-yard line. Still going to be a little bit shy of the first down after the catch by Parker King.
Yeah, and Drew there just showing his shortstop abilities. I mean, he threw that off his back foot, and then again, Parker King he knew he was going to get hit, but he made sure that he saw that football in.
4th and about 4 here for Valley View from the 31. 2 receivers to each side for Gartman. Now Trip Dale will motion in. Parker King will motion to the far side as players show a little pre-snap eye candy. Gartman may be changing the play here. 10 seconds left on the snap clock. Gartman drops back, looking, throws out across the middle for King, and looked like there was a little interference there, but no flags fly, Coach.
Yeah. I understand the officials' hesitancy of throwing that ball or throwing that flag just because the ball was probably not catchable. But as Parker made his last move towards the football, he was interfered with.
So Parkview will get the takeover on downs, and that was the last play of the first quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. Parkview leads Valley View 14-0. Back with second quarter action in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
Parkview with the ball as we begin the second quarter. Patriots have a 14-0 lead. They will send 1 receiver, Fulks, to the left, 1 receiver to the near side. And now we have a discussion with the referee and the line judge, I believe.
Yeah, I think they're maybe making sure the spot's right.
Quentin Murphy back in at quarterback for Parkview on this possession. He is the senior Razorback commit.
Yeah, and more of a running threat here. He's either going to hand it off or run, more than likely.
H-back motions left. Going to give that off to Settles, I believe, and Settles breaks a tackle and then gets caught at about the 38-yard line.
Montario Elston.
Correction, that was Elston on the run.
Yeah, and Elston just shows you just how talented he is. I mean, he
on the stop.
He hit that line hard, and then it took a shoestring tackle in the middle of the field to bring him down.
McNamee making the stop for Valley View, 2nd and 3 for the Patriots. They'll hand that off over the left side, and second effort may have got him the first down, Coach.
Yeah, it did.
On that last lunge.
And yeah, once again, he was going to be about 2 yards short there, but he keeps those legs churning, and you know, Kansas State doesn't come into Little Rock, Arkansas looking for players unless they can play.
Ball's placed at the 41-yard.
So that will move the chains for the Patriots with the ball on the left hash at the Parkview 41-yard line.
I don't think we appreciate R.J. Estridge quite enough. I mean, you know, he's the field corner, and he's on an island out here, and they're not going at him very often. They respect him.
Parkview receiver will motion left. It's a running play to the near side. They'll advance that up to about the 46-yard line with Montario Elston carrying the football for the Patriots. Brings up a 2nd and 5 for Parkview at the 46-yard line on the left, just inside the left hash.
Yeah, that time they went with a little trap play, and our defensive line is doing a pretty good job of just holding their own up front, but they're getting that second level where they're hitting our linebackers. That's where they're getting those extra 3 or 4 yards.
Twins to the right, one single receiver off to the left for the Patriots. Again, it's a handoff. I believe that is Elston, and Elston crosses into Valley View territory, gets bottled up at about the 48-yard line.
The 48-yard line, first down.
He's going to get just enough, and dadgummit, our leading tackler, Ryder Wooten's down. He's down on the field.
So Wooten slow to get up. He'll be tended to. We'll step aside for the injury timeout with 10:26 to play in the second period. Parkview has a 14-0 lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening and watching Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Have our first injury timeout of the night as Ryder Wooten, the junior linebacker for Valley View, the Blazers' leading tackler, is helped back to his feet and will be helped and assisted to the sideline. And it looks like maybe he's favoring his left ankle or leg, Coach.
Yeah, and you know, and you hate to see that with the lower extremity. He, you know, I thought it might have been on his arm there, but yeah. He is not putting any weight on that left leg at all.
Got a feeling we've probably seen the last of Ryder Wooten for tonight. So Parkview will have a first down at the Blazer 48-yard line. The ball is between the hashes, and the Patriots flank 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bunting is the quarterback. Possibly checking down and changing the play. Running back is on his right hip. And they'll hand that off over the left side. It's blown up near the line of scrimmage. Short gain by Dak Crosby.
Yeah, and he met Rylan McNamee. Rylan met him rudely. He really laid the lick there. But I tell you what, this Bunting kid, he's a good-looking athlete as a quarterback here for Parkview.
It's a gain of about a half yard. We'll call it 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. From the 47, 9:54 to play in the half. Parkview leading 14-0. Patriots got a pick 6 on Valley View's first possession, and then scored a 53-yard run on a quarterback keeper on their first offensive possession. Their last possession resulted in the R.J. Estridge interception. I've got a Wildcat quarterback in there this time. He'll spin out of a tackle, and now he's down for a first down over the far side with Murphy into the inside the 30 down to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, he just went with a little RPO there, and I mean Murphy is just he covers a lot of ground quickly, and he's really tough to tackle once he gets out in space. Just another great athlete here for these Patriots.
And now Bunting comes right back in to take the next snap for the Patriots. So they run both of these guys in and out quite a bit. Both of these quarterbacks. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left on first down for Parkview. Bunting will throw that out right side. It's complete on the screen pass, and Penny will take that. Elston will take that into the end zone for the 3rd Parkview score of the night.
Elston into the end zone, touchdown, Parkview.
Yeah, really nice play call there by Parkview. They got Elston out in space, and just to show his raw speed and ability. I mean, that's Carter Wallace who runs around a 4.5 out there, and it was one-on-one, and that time Penny was able to get him. Or, excuse me, Elston.
So, awaiting the PAT kick for the Patriots. And that's going to be a blown-up play. They're going to throw that into the back of the end zone. It'll be incomplete, and that just seemed to go awry, I think, on a bad snap or something there.
Yeah, the snap was bobbled. I think the snap was okay. I think the holder bobbled it, and so they went fire right off the bat, and Valley View did a nice job there. It might have been blocked either way because R.J. Esters is right there.
So it's 20-0 with 9:04 to play in the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Valley View down in its biggest deficit of the season, trailing Parkview 20-0 here in this semifinal matchup with 9:04 remaining in the first half as we await the kickoff. Patriots scoring that time on a 27-yard pass play from Emmanuel Bunting to Montario Elston. 2-point conversion failed. And now Aguilar will kick it off once again for the Patriots. King and Jones set up for the Valley View return. Once again, Aguilar kicks it right to Parker King. He'll grab that off the first bounce, running right, and gets caught after running mostly east-west that time instead of north-south.
Yeah, and you know, and there again, that's where, you know, just the overall speed of this Parkview team, and they've got a lot of guys, you know, right there. That tackle was the young man who just scored the touchdown. I mean, Montario Elston. They got a lot of guys who play on special teams, a lot of guys who play both ways. The depth is not quite there for Parkview, but their frontline guys are definitely talented.
You know, they've got 100 guys on their roster, including 33 freshmen. They only brought about half their squad here tonight. Maybe a little more than half, but they certainly did not bring everybody that's listed on the roster.
No, they did not.
Valley View starting from the 18-yard line, and this is Gartman breaking to the outside. He'll cross the 30 and jump out of bounds at about the 33-yard line, move the chains for Valley View.
Yeah, great play design there. They Blazers went with their own version of the Wildcat, and it just happens to be their all-state quarterback.
Ball will be on the left hash. And now Parkview wants and gets a timeout. So the Patriots will pause the clock for their first timeout of the night. 8:49 to play in the half. Patriots lead at 20-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
.49 remaining first half. Valley View with a first down at the Blazer 33-yard line on the left hash. Gartman has Andrew Jones off to the right. Power side right. Gartman will roll right, throws downfield looking for Jones. He'll make the catch and gets immediately knocked down at the 41-yard line after a pickup of about 6 there.
Yeah, it's a good play to counter off of that Wildcat counter run that they ran last time. You had Andrew Jones one-on-one, and more often than not, if you're getting Andrew one-on-one, you'll take it.
Closer to an 8-yard gain after the spot. It's 2nd and 2 for Valley View from the right hash at the 41-yard line. Jones split wide left. Gartman will keep it, runs across the middle, and has enough to move the chains as he advances it to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, really nice job there by the Blazer offensive line, just creating just enough space to get that first down. Hudson Rogers he just willing his way for his quarterback to get a first down.
Ball remains on the right hash. Fresh set of downs for the View with just inside 8 minutes to play in the half. Parkview leading 20-0. Two receivers, one wide to each side for Gartman, who will hand that off to Carter Wallace, and Wallace gets met at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain from here.
Yeah, it's been tough sledding for the Blazers offense. Anytime they've tried to run between the tackles.
They'll give him a yard on the spot. Sets up a 2nd and 9 for Valley View from the 46-yard line. Ball stays on the right hash. Laird Cullen is split wide to the near side for the Blazers. Andrew Jones off to the right. Gartman wants to throw. Decides to tuck and run. Has a little room across the middle and gets caught at the 44-yard line, but it looks like it's going to be another Valley View first down.
Yeah, absolutely. Just, great run there by Drew. And he's doing everything he can. Blazers need points here, and if you need points for Valley View, Drew Gartman's the guy you want with football.
Ball remains on the right hash. First down from the Parkview 45 with trips to the left. One single receiver off to the right for the Blazers. Gartman rolling near side, fires the bootleg pass for Trip Dale. That's caught. He makes a couple of men miss, still on his feet, and is inside the 30-yard line down to the 28. Big play by Trip Dale.
Big play by Trip. And I'll tell you what, we've seen Trip make plays throughout his career, but that one right there against this caliber opponent may be the best play he's ever made.
That's a pretty big-time play right there, I agree. First down at the 28-yard line with 6.5 minutes to play in the half. Dale and Cullen are split wide to the near side. Two receivers off to the right as well. Carter Wallace is the running back. Carter Wallace gets the carry, and Carter Wallace again gets met at the line of scrimmage. Probably going to lose about a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're really right now. They're going cover zero, and they're just daring Valley View to run inside the tackle box. With the confidence that they can win those individual battles.
Call it no gain. It sets up 2nd and 10 for Valley View with 5:54 remaining in the half. Parkview leading 20-0. Blazers will flood the left side of the field with 4 receivers, one off to the right. It's an empty backfield for Drew Bob Gartman. Gartman looking left, throws that complete to Jones. Jones able to get a little bit there, but no more than a yard or two, Coach.
Yeah, well, so they set up the screen, and, just to be really honest, the Patriots blew that screen up quick. Good pass, good catch, but Andrew Jones didn't have anywhere to go.
Yeah, it's not going to be no gain after the spot, so it's still 3rd and 10 with 5:18 left in the half. Trips right, Twins left. Again, it's an empty backfield for Gartman. Jones and Cullen are the outside men. Gartman drops straight back, throws across the middle, looking for Jones. Catch made, and he'll run out of a tackle and jump into the end zone for the first Blazer score of the night.
I tell you what, right there, it just a play to perfection. Just runs the seam route right down the middle of the field, and perfect ball. Andrew Jones catches it, and the senior was not going to be denied. He had a man hanging on him, and he went ahead and went on into the end zone. Absolutely beautiful play there by the Blazer offense.
A 28-yard strike from Gartman to Jones, and the Blazers are on the board as we await the extra point kick of Brody Dix out of the hold of Madden Tatum. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:57 to play, the Blazers are on the board. It's 20-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Valley View is on the board after a 9-play, 83-yard drive, capped off by Drew Gartman's 28-yard touchdown pass to Andrew Jones. It is now 20-7 as we await the Blazer kickoff.
You can't say enough about, well, just really the magnitude of that drive by the Blazers. They had to have it, and they figured out a way, with some got creative a little bit, but at the end of the day, it was seniors making plays, and that's what you like to see.
Yeah, you got to love the grit that Andrew Jones showed, because it looked like he was going to be stopped at about the 4-yard line, but he just decided he was not going to be denied the end zone, ran out of that tackle, and Valley View, as a result, has its first score of the evening.
Yeah, and right there in front of his daddy as well. I mean, just right in the shadow of that end zone, head football coach Butch Jones from Arkansas State, and it's just always a lot of special moments we've been able to watch this year.
Absolutely. Dix to kick it from the 40-yard line. This will be a sky kick that'll be caught. And the return hits to the far sideline. They've got a wedge, and they have some running room. And the return man finally caught deep in Valley View territory at about the 19-yard line after the return by the talented Cameron Settles.
Yeah, and Settles was playing an up-back position on that kick return and went with the sky kick. Once he caught it in stride and immediately headed towards his sideline, Valley View was overloaded towards this ball side here, and then it was just a matter of whether or not a Blazer could make a tackle, and thankfully we did.
Spotted at the 20-yard line. That's the thing about this Parkview team. They're so loaded with athletes that, I mean, ideally you're thinking, okay, well, you kick it away from a guy like that, but they've got too many guys that you can't keep it away from outstanding athletes.
Absolutely. I mean, when you got a University of Arkansas Razorback as an up man on your kick return, you know you're pretty deep.
So they'll start from the 20-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 to the left, actually 1 to the right. And this will be a keeper that gets blown up near the line of scrimmage. Maybe no gain here.
Yeah, had Murphy back in there. And obviously the Blazer defense, Coach Wilbanks knows that when Murphy's in the game, it's going to be a run. It's just a matter of whether you can stop it. And now they're going back with bunting, which creates a lot of options here for this offense.
Well, and it also, this constant switching of the quarterback keeps the defense a little off balance.
It does, indeed.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And this will be a running play that, again, Valley View will blow up at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. No gain at best, possibly a loss, depending on where they rule forward progress time.
I tell you what, really impressed tonight with Rylan McNamee. He battled injury there in the middle of the season, but he's come back, and he's come back with a vengeance, really playing well tonight.
I'll call that a 1-yard gain, and that's a generous spot.
Yeah. Big third down here for Valley View. Big third down.
3rd and 9 from the 19. 3:40 to play in the first half. Parkview leads 20-7. Murphy is back in at quarterback, it appears. 1 receiver to each side. Murphy keeps it, tries the middle, and gets it down to about the 15 maybe over the left side.
Yep. And that particular set, you had Murphy and you had Settles, 2 Razorbacks in the same backfield. And the Valley View defense was able to hold them on 3rd down there with a 3-yard gain. Pretty impressive.
That'll be spotted at the 16. It's 4th and 6 for Parkview. Inside 3 minutes to play in the half. Going to try a field goal here.
Well, Aguilar's pretty talented.
Yeah, he's got a strong leg for sure. It's be about a 32-yard attempt. He's got plenty of height.
A little short.
but it's no good.
How about that stop by the Blazer defense?
So the Patriots are turned away as Valley View gets the takeover on downs.
No good.
And the Blazers will get the ball back at the 20-yard line after the missed field goal.
Yeah, and and if you're Coach Bowling over there on the other sideline, you're thinking, well, let's get some points out of this at least. And I don't know what Aguilar's longest was, but he definitely has a strong leg. But that gives this Valley View team a lot of adrenaline, a lot of juice here for the final minutes of the second quarter.
2:37 to be exact as the Blazers get it back at the 20, starting between the hashes with trips left, twins right, empty backfield for Drew Bob. Out of the gun, he'll throw that right side. The ball is caught for a short gain. Was that Ragsdale on the catch?
No, that was Parker King, okay. and I think he bobbled it. And once he bobbled it, then he was thinking, "Oh goodness, where are they at?" But he was able to get a nice 3.5, 4 yards on that play.
Call it a gain of 3. It sets up 2nd and 7 from the 23 on the right hash with 2:17 remaining in the half. Laird Cullen. And I believe it's Parker King split wide to this side. One receiver off to the right. Actually, yeah, one to the right. Nope, 2 to the right now. Gartman throws out right side for Cullen. Cullen trying to run out of the tackle, but unable to do so. He'll be caught and thrown out of bounds. We'll see what kind of forward progress he gets, if any.
Yeah, and once again, I mean, you're looking at the young man Cameron Settles out there playing corner now, and it's a good pass there by Drew, just unable to break that one-on-one tackle.
Now Parkview will take a timeout. They'll pause the clock with $1:44 left in the half. They're going to reset the clock to 1:47. So with $1:47 left in the half, Parkview leads 20-7. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Back at Central Dealership Stadium, out of the Parkview timeout, we return to play. Valley View facing a 3rd and 7 from the 23. Trips right, one single receiver to the near side. Gartman rolling right, throws downfield, finds Parker King on the catch. King has the first down as he runs out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. Move the chains for Valley View.
Beautiful play call there by the Valley View offense. Just absolutely perfect. Had to get that first down.
Keeps the drive alive and will move the ball forward to the 35-yard line on the right hash with 1:41 remaining until halftime. Parkview leading 20-7. Laird Cullen is split wide to the left. It's Jones wide right for Valley View. Got a motion man coming near side with the football. That's Parker King. King darts through a seam. Now gets the sideline and pushed out of bounds, but not before he gets another Valley View first down.
Another great play call there. Just a huge gain there. It was a little slow developing, but Parker did a nice job of finding his blocks and getting the most out of it.
Spot the ball at the Blazer 48-yard line on the left hash with 1:34 remaining in the half. King and Jackson Walker go wide right. Got three wides to the right, 2 to the left. That'll be incomplete. King was the intended target. That ball sailed on Drew a little bit too high.
Yeah, and probably not a bad incompletion right there because they had a man coming downhill unblocked that was probably going to blow that one up.
So it brings up a 2nd and 10.
But I tell you what to watch. They have put Andrew as an inside receiver here. Watch for that seam route at some point.
Again, 3 receivers right, twins left. Gartman alone in the backfield on 2nd and 10 from the Blazer 48 with 1:31 left in the half. Gartman drops straight back, gets flushed. Here comes pressure. Now he'll run forward to get it up to about the 50-yard line, maybe the 49, depending on the spot.
Field brings up 3rd down, 8.
And Drew was fortunate there that he was able to turn that into a positive play.
Absolutely. Well, it just shows his athleticism of getting out of what was two young men trying to make that sack there, and he was able to escape.
Spot the ball at the 50. It's 3rd and about 8.5 for Valley View. Trips right, twins left for Drew Gartman. Backfield empty. Gartman will roll right, now throws across the middle. That is picked off. Return is on down the near sideline and jukes him in, and that will be a second pick six of the night for the Patriots as Jace White takes it to the end zone.
Yeah, tried to run a little crossing route there and just, just missed it a little bit behind the receiver. And I mean, Jace White was just in the right spot at the right time, but once he caught that football, he was off to the races.
So White with the second interception return for a score tonight for the Patriots as we now await the extra point kick. Now we have a stop and play.
Encroachment. Defense.
And Valley View gets called for encroachment.
Yeah, I just wonder if right there we had somebody that was in the neutral zone because I didn't see anybody moving.
Nor did I. Doesn't look like it's going to change Parkview's intent. They're still going to kick it, it would appear, as Aguilar remains on the field with 46 seconds remaining until halftime. Kick is up. And it is good. So that makes it 27-7 with 46 seconds remaining in the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Parkview has its second pick six of the night. As the result, they now lead at 27-6 with 46 seconds left in the half as we await the Patriot kickoff. Parker King and Andrew Jones setting up deep for the Blazer return at about the 15-yard line on each respective hash. It's Jones on the right, King on the near side from our vantage point here in the press box at Central Dealership Stadium. Winner of this one will get either Farmington or Lakeside next Friday night at War Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, no disrespect to either one of those teams, but I believe that tonight is the state championship. I believe these are the two best teams in 5A, and no one's going to prove me different on that.
Aguilar approaches, kicks, and this one will be gathered in by Parker King. King right across the middle and caught at about the 28-yard line. Proven tough to tackle. He's actually still moving the scrum, and the whistle hasn't blown. He's going to get it up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, no quit in that young man at all. Be interesting to see what the Blazer coaching staff chooses to do right here. You'd hate to turn it over again, but at the same time,
you need some points.
You need some points.
They'll start from the 31 after the spot. Again, there's less than a minute to play in the half, 36 seconds to be exact. And they're in a prevent look here.
Yeah, I believe that we're going to down this thing.
Yeah. Gartman will take the snap, take a knee. And that may have been the last snap of the half.
Make them do it one more time, I believe.
Yeah. So after Gartman takes the knee, the new line of scrimmage will be the 26-yard line. Down to 10 seconds left. Valley View's not going to snap it. So that will end the half. 2 quarters in the books. Parkview leads Valley View 27-7 at the break. We'll pause for a 3-minute timeout and back with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's mortgage department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money.
Now that I have your attention, come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068. Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
We welcome you back to our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report for Valley View and Parkview in this 5A semifinal game. Halftime presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out their entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. 27-7 is our halftime score. And Coach, pretty much the telling tale of this first half were the 2 pick sixes by the Parkview defense.
Yeah, their offense is obviously explosive, and that's what we had heard coming in, is just how many dudes that they had, on offense. But turns out that their defense is pretty salty as well. They're controlling the line of scrimmage for the most part. And then, Well,
in my pregame conversation with John Cockrell, he stressed that he felt like the Patriots' defense was the strength of this opponent. He also stressed that one thing we can't afford to do is turn the ball over, and you'd have 2 pick sixes in the first half that resulted, in immediate points for the Patriots.
Yeah, well, and just the difference is that Valley View has an interception of their own and a turnover on downs to their credit as well. But the difference is clearly is that equaled 2 touchdowns for Parkview and 0 points for Valley View.
Recapping first half scoring, the Patriots got on the board at the 10:40 mark with their first pick six of the night. That was a 50-yard interception return by Jermaine Penny. Extra point kick by Solomon Aguilar made it 7-0 in favor of the Patriots. The Patriots would score again with 6 minutes to play in the first period on a 53-yard run by senior quarterback Quentin Murphy. They led 14-0 at the end of the first period. The Patriots would get back on the board with 9:04 to play in the second period on a 27-yard pass from Emmanuel Bunning to Montario Elston. Missed that extra point, actually went for 2 after the Holder mishandled the snap and missed it, so it was 20-0 at that point. Valley View got on the board with 4:57 to play in the second quarter on a 28-yard pass from Drew Gartman to Andrew Jones. That was a 9-play, 83-yard scoring drive. Valley View trailing 20-7 at that point. And then Parkview would score with 46 seconds remaining in the half on their second pick six of the night. And I can't read my own writing to tell you the name.
Number 3, I believe.
Yeah, you're right. Jace White. Jace White. I'm trying to write with gloves on. So it's a cotton picking cold in here, and I'm struggling, Coach. I'm struggling.
Wish I'd have had stock and hot chocolate tonight.
Yeah,
sure.
Thanks for the assist on that. It was Jace White who got that second pick six for Parkview. The extra point kick was good. As a result, they lead it 27-7 here at the half. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout. When we return, we will have our player profile interviews. Tyson LeBlanc of the Blazer News Network sat down to chat with Valley View senior quarterback Drew Gartman. We'll share that conversation with you after this 3.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068. Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy
Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
For this week's interview, we're joined by Drew Gartman. Drew, big day for you today, your birthday, and also state semifinal game. So first things first, how have you tried to stay focused for this game with being out of school all week?
You know, today's been a rough day to me. Most people don't know, but I was really sick last night, so I've been in the hospital getting IV all day. But I feel a lot better, and I'm ready to go.
What do you think the key has been to this team's success and also the deep playoff run?
You know, I think it's just everything's come together. Week after week, we get better each week, and everybody's stayed healthy for the most I know. And I don't know, it's just fun enjoying every week with each other.
Coming out here for the past few Fridays in the Blazer uniform, knowing that it could be your last here in the playoffs, does that motivate you to play harder, knowing it could be your last game in a Blazer uniform?
I try not to think about it as much. I try to enjoy every second as much as I can to be out here on this field in a Blazer uniform, and I'm just super excited to get another chance tonight.
What have you and your team worked on this week to get ready for this matchup versus Parkview?
And normally it's the same thing, prepare like we do for every team. You know, we watch film, we look real deep into our game plan, and we just try to execute everything, and the little things is what's going to win the game.
Thanks, Drew. Right after this, Randy Myers and Jason Smith will have more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
We're back at Central Dealership Stadium, continuing along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Valley View trailing Parkview 27-7 after 2 quarters of play. Of course, we're into the semifinal round here in 5A. There are at least 4 other Northeast Arkansas teams that are in action tonight in various classifications from 4A down to 2A. And Coach, you've been checking the ticker from some scores, and so far it's kind of a rough start for NEA teams tonight.
Yeah, it's not a good night for Northeast Arkansas so far. But we've got Rivercrest is down 20-0, which is surprising, up at Salem.
I'm shocked by that score, to be honest with you.
Now, Southside, Batesville, is up 10-7 on Monticello, and that shows in the third quarter.
That's in 4A playoffs.
Yeah, Bismarck 21-3 over Osceola. It's probably at halftime right now. And then you got a shootout over in Lepanto with Mount Ida 27, EPC 24 in the second quarter.
And then the other 5A playoff game underway over in Northwest Arkansas, and you were telling me that Lakeside is up on Farmington over there.
Yeah, 28-15 Lakeside. And Lakeside's been a team that's just been kind of just chugging along all year long, and obviously a good team, and they look like that they are making plans to be at War Memorial next weekend.
We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout and come back with more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime as Valley View trails Parkview 27-7 here at the break. We'll pause for 3 minutes and back with more in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions Restrictions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium, continuing along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View trailing Parkview 27-7 here at the break. And we'll take this opportunity to talk about what we got planned next week. It is going to be a very busy week for radio coverage of Blazer basketball here on the EAB Sports Network. We'll start Monday as the boys basketball team takes their undefeated record on the road to Central Arkansas. They will be in the V-Town Showdown at Bologna. First opponent will be Monday night at 5:20. The opponent will be Sylvan Hills. So that'll be a 5:20 tip. I will get on the air at about 10 minutes after 5 with our pregame broadcast for Valley View and Sylvan Hills. Again, that's boys basketball from the V-Town Showdown at Bologna. We'll go back to Bologna on Wednesday where Valley View will play either Russellville or Lisa Academy in either the semifinal round, in the winner's bracket semifinal round or semifinal round of the loser's bracket. Should they play in the loser's bracket, they'll play at 5:20. If they win Monday night, they will play at 8 o'clock. So it's either a 5:20 or an 8 o'clock tip approximately on Wednesday night in Bologna against either Russellville or Lisa Academy. On Thursday, the girls head to Central Arkansas as well. They'll be about a half hour away from Bologna in Greenbrier for the first round of the battle at the Briar. The Lady Blazers are also unbeaten on the year at 5-0, and their opening round opponent will be Sheridan. That'll be an afternoon game. It'll tip at 4 o'clock. Pre-game broadcast will begin at 3:50 on News Talk 102.1 and the EAB Media app. Friday, we'll either have a football game from Moore Memorial Stadium if the Blazers can make a miraculous second-half recovery, or we'll have girls basketball from Greenbrier at 6:30. Either of those games, whether it's football or girls basketball, it'll be a 6:30 start. The girls are scheduled to play the host Greenbrier Panthers at 6:30. And then on Saturday, we may have as many as 2 games, depending on how the scheduling works out. The girls are scheduled to play Batesville at 12:30 in Greenbrier, and the boys will play, depending on how they fare in the earlier rounds, they will play in Bologna at either 11:20 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 5:20 in the evening, or 8 o'clock in the evening. So our plan is, if it works out scheduling-wise, to have both of those games for you from Central Arkansas, with the girls playing Batesville in Greenbrier for sure at 12:30, and then just have to wait and see on the tip time for the boys. It'll be either 11:22, 5:20, or 8 o'clock hopefully it's 8 o'clock because that means they'll be playing in the championship game.
Yeah, that's right. No, exciting times. It's always, a busy time of year for all the basketball and for football, especially here at Valley View. This second half here, it'll be interesting. You want Valley View to come out and you want them to compete. They're going to have to get a stop on defense right off the bat, you feel, to get back in this football game. What a group of seniors, and if you know anything about these young men, they're going to leave it all on the line here in the second half.
Still got about 3 minutes left in the halftime. So we have one more timeout. Time for one more timeout. We'll step aside here for a 2-minute timeout. Valley View trailing Parkview 27-7 at the half. We're back in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Randy Myers, along with Coach Jason Smith, welcoming you back to Central Dealership Stadium. We are just about set to begin the second half of play on this chilly night in southwest Jonesboro. Temperature at 32 degrees here as we get set to start this second half. Parkview will get the ball to begin the third period. They lead it 27-7 as Brody Dix set to tee it up at the 40-yard line for the Blazers.
Yeah, big opportunity here for the Blazer defense, and they have played really well tonight. The scoreboard may not show exactly how well they've played, but big opportunity here for them to show that they're not quite done playing football yet.
Parkview, for the moment, anticipating a short sky kick. They don't have anybody deep. Elston and Settles are settled in around the 25-yard line. This is going to be a kick on the ground that will be out of bounds. And we'll see what option the Patriots take here.
Yeah. Went for an onside look there, and it nearly worked. It hit the first up man and kind of caromed, and that ball went on out of bounds. So I figure Parkview's going to take this one at the 35.
No indication as of yet.
Free kick out of bounds. 5-yard penalty from the out of bounds spot. First down.
So going to get it at the 45, it appears.
Yeah, that's unusual, which,
Ball's placed at the 45-yard line. First down, Patriots.
Sometimes high school rules befuddle me after all these years.
Same with me. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years. Patriots will send trips to the left. One receiver goes lonesome right. Bunning is the quarterback to begin the second half for Parkview. Blazers with a 3-man front. Now 4. Throw that out near side on the screen pass that is bottled up and stopped immediately. Elston on the catch, but Blazers read that pretty well. And Ryder, Rutledge, and company in there to blow it up pretty quickly.
Big play by Ryder. And what you're going to have to understand if you're watching at home or you're even here, maybe listening, is that Parkview's not going to let the foot off this gas. It's just not who they are, not the way they play. You can love it or hate it, but the Blazer defense is going to have to be ready because they're still going to try to score every time they have the ball.
It's a loss of a half yard after the spot, as they'll send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. Bunning will hand that off. Running back running right, being pursued in the backfield, able to get the corner and breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, jumps forward to about the 49-yard line.
Jay Taylor nearly had him in the backfield and then laid a nice lick. Daniel Richardson laid a really nice lick over there, but just showing his ability and his talent, he was able to pick up another 2 or 3 yards on that play.
That was Crosby on the carry, and it's 3rd and 6 now for the Patriots from their own 48-yard line. Just underway here in the second half. Parkview with a 20-point lead. It's 27-7. They'll send 3 receivers off to the near side. 1 man goes wide right. Bunning remains in as the quarterback. He'll drop straight back, gets a block, throws that across the middle, and it's incomplete. His intended target was Fulks.
Yeah, and fortunate there, just in that Bunning chose to throw it to his short receiver there, 13. Fulks, he actually, we had bit on that, and he actually had a young man wide open down the sideline.
So we may see Parkview's first punt of the night as Aguilar trots onto the field and lines up at about the Parkview 35-yard line. Estrich will go deep for the Valley View return, standing on the left hash at about the 18-yard line. It's the kick away. There will not be a return as RJ will back away from it, and it'll roll down to the 18-yard line and be picked up there. So Valley View will start inside its 20 off the right hash.
First down, Blazers.
Nice job there by the defense getting off the field, forcing a 3 and out. Offense will come back on, and it looks like this offense is going to be led out by Levi Manning this half.
So Drew Gartman will stay on the sideline for now.
Yeah, I do believe, Randy, that he gave it all he had, did the best he possibly could do under circumstances. He was really sick. No one wants to be out there worse than Drew Gartman.
So Manning, actually that's Parker King running Wildcat quarterback, and he'll run left with it, and not much there at all. Got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Yeah, we saw that look a little bit last week.
It's going to be about a 1-yard loss, actually, after the spot.
Last week, and looks like they're going to stay in the Wildcat here, probably especially deep in Blazer territory. That's a lot to ask of a young quarterback with his back against the end zone.
Especially against this defense. Andrew Jones will go wide left on 2nd and 11 from the 12. King will keep it, runs across the middle, and gets bottled up near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a +1. That'll be about it.
Yeah, I think I'm giving a pretty good spot there. It's going to wind up third and about 8. But now you're actually going to see you're going to see Madden Tatum get out there, probably because it's a passing down.
Madden Tatum is a 6'4" junior quarterback. Laird Cullen will go wide left. You got 2 receivers to the near side as well on 3rd and 8 for Valley View. Handoff over the right side with, is that Wallace?
Yeah, Wallace.
Wallace punches it up to about the 17-yard line. Valley View will have to punt.
4th down, 6.
It'll be 4th and 6.
Yeah, and they're going to line up in the top formation here with Levi as the quarterback / punter, but I can't imagine that they would.
Parkview's got a return man back at the 49-yard line on the Patriots side of the field, and Valley View will kick it. Nice kick. They'll be caught at the 46-yard line. That's Penny, I believe, running right, and he gets caught at about the 38-yard line over on the right side.
Really good tackle there by Carter Wallace in the middle of the field.
Jermaine Penny on the return, brought down at the 37-yard line. First down, Patriots.
So Parkview will get it on the Blazers side of the field, starting at the 37 on the right hash with 8:33 to play in the third quarter. Patriots lead 27-7. Murphy will be the quarterback for this possession. 6'1", 205-pound Razorback commit. As they go pistol for this set. Got an H-back drifting in motion. Murphy will hand that off straight ahead. I believe that settles, and he has a first down all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they run that read option there, and it is just so difficult when you're looking at two SEC backs in the backfield running a read option. That's pretty tough.
Spotted at the 19, ball between the hashes. Murphy remains in as the quarterback with one receiver split wide left and right. And I think we got to stop and play on a timeout taken by Parkview. I think this is their timeout. Nope, it's Valley View's timeout. So the Blazers will pause the clock with 8:11 to play in the third. Parkview leads 27-7. We return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Returning to play out of the Blazer timeout. Parkview with a first down at the Valley View 19-yard line. Murphy wants to throw. Got a fade pattern into the back of the end zone. That ball is incomplete.
Beautiful coverage.
Was that Ramsey on the coverage? Or Estridge?
No, that was Estridge on the
Estridge,
coverage. Yeah, he was on the coverage and just did a perfect job there on that fade.
So it sets up a 2nd and 10 for Parkview from the 19. Again, the ball is between the hashes. Patriots have a 20-point lead. It's 27-7. Parkview will send Fulks to the near side. Kyron Marshall off to the right. Got a motion man to the right. Murphy's going to keep it running the left and gets ankle tackled at about the 17-yard line.
That's our man Daniel Richardson, who, just through injury, through different reasons, Daniel has had a heck of a senior year playing that safety spot for the Blazers.
Well, he's such a warrior, and he's one of the smallest guys out there on the Blazer defense. He's 5'8", about 157 pounds, and he plays a whole lot bigger than that.
He does. One of the toughest Blazers I think we've ever seen here.
So that sets up a 3rd and 8 for Parkview with 7:34 to play in the third quarter. Elston and Marshall go wide right. Got a receiver to the near side as well. That's Fulks. Bunting back in. He'll throw that to the right side. That ball is caught for a Parkview touchdown.
Yeah, they ran a little combo route there and just had a step on Ricky Moffitt, and just a nice pitch and catch there for the score.
17-yard strike from Bunting to Elston. With 7:14 to play in the third. So we await the extra point from the Patriots. Aguilar on to kick again. Boots it straight through the uprights.
Extra point is good.
And it's 34-7 with 7:14 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
7:14 remaining third quarter. Parkview extends its lead. It's now 34-7 after the 17-yard pass from Bunting to Elston. 4-play, 55-yard scoring drive for Parkview as we now await Aguilar's kickoff with Jones and Parker King set up for the Valley View return at the 10-yard line on each hash.
Yeah, and we're through the situation here to where, you're going to have a backup quarterback in, and this offensive line is just going to have to do some work.
This will be a kick to Parker King. He'll grab it at the 10, across the 15, run into the near side, and will be stopped at about the 25-yard line for Parker King.
Parker playing tough. There's no quit in him. He's just, he continues to battle. On the offensive side, he was the Wildcat quarterback, and now he's returning these kicks. Just done a great job for the Blazers.
He has really been strong for Valley View here in the postseason. Has played probably the best football of his career in these last 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, he sure has.
Valley View will start from the 25 and send Laird Cullen to the left. And is that Tatum?
Looks like Tatum back there.
Madden Tatum will take snaps for this Valley View possession. Drops back, pump fakes. Here comes pressure. Now he'll roll right, throw on the run, and that ball will be out of bounds and incomplete.
Yeah, and just did a good job there. You don't want to throw it up for grabs and get that thing intercepted. He did a good job of throwing it just out of bounds, live to play another down.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 for Valley View from the 25-yard line. 6:58 to play in the third. Parkview out in front, 34-7. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Madden Tatum. Tatum will hand that off to Feliz on the play action, and Feliz gets back to the line of scrimmage and then tossed into the backfield. It'll be no gain.
Yeah, for the first time, it looks like Feliz may be down.
He's still on his back and slow to get up, so there's a timeout for the injury. That'll pause the clock with 6:45 to play in the third period. And Parkview has a 34-7 lead. We'll return in 30 seconds. This is Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Yay! Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Out of the injury timeout, Valley View. Madden Tatum throws for Parker King, and it's just out of his reach. Parker was able to get one hand on it, but comes up short on the diving attempt at about the 41-yard line. It would have been a first down had he been able to make the catch, but the ball had just a little bit too much zip on it.
Yeah, it did, and just, Tatum was rolling to his left side, so he had to come across his body and make that throw. Made a good throw, just a little bit too deep for Parker King to make a play.
Penny sets up for the Parkview punt return on 4th down. He'll back away from it. There will be no return. The Blazers will down it at about the 20 or the 21-yard line.
Really nice punt there by Levi Manning.
21-yard line. First down, Parkview.
So Parkview gets it back with 6:15 to play in the period, leading 34-7. The 20-yard line will be the starting point. 6:15 to play as the Patriots make their way onto the field with their offense. They'll send 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Is that Murph? That's Bunting back in now, isn't it, Jason?
Yeah, Bunting's back in at quarterback.
He'll hand that off to the running back. He's got a big hole over the near side, then caught at about the 30-yard line, but should have enough for a Parkview first down.
Montario Elston.
Elston on the carry.
I've been really impressed with Montario Elston, and I think that out of all these young men, I think he's going to have an immediate impact at K-State. His vision, his talent, he's just a good running back.
Twins left, one single receiver to the right as they go to the pistol backfield. Bunning will look to the sideline, possibly changing the play. Elston is the running back. He'll get the carry. Darts to the outside and then succumbs to the numbers. He hesitated, and the Blazers took him down right there at the point of hesitation.
Yeah, really did a good job there by the Blazer defensive front. And I'll tell you what, Eli Thornton is going to be a heck of a football player. He's had a great season this year, but he's only going to get better. He's going to get bigger, he's going to get faster, and he's going to get a lot stronger.
Yeah, he has had a great year for a sophomore.
Yep, he and then Holden Murphy, we don't call his name out a lot. I think he's had a good year as well, and those two guys another year in the weight room, they're going to be dangerous up front.
This is second down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's second down.
Yeah, it shows first down over there on the marker, but 2nd and 10 for Parkview. Two receivers to the right. Murphy will keep it running right and gets caught after a short gain up to about the 33-yard line.
Another tackle there by Ryland McNamee. Ryland's had a good game tonight. I tell you what, our defense has done a really nice job tonight, and people will forget that, but they've done a really good job. Coach Will Banks has had these young men ready to play.
So was that first? Now I got another Blazer down. Was that first down or not?
I think we're sitting at third down.
Well, the marker's showing second down, and I think it's been off for the last play in this one, obviously, unless they change it, unless I've missed something. But in the meantime, we have another Blazer down, so we'll pause for the injury timeout for 30 seconds. With 4:42 to play in the third period, Parkview leads 34-7. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Well, we believe it's third down. The ball marker shows second down, so that's official. That's what we'll go with. 2nd and 8 for Parkview. Bunting wants to throw. Fires right side. That is picked off by R.J. Estrich, and he will take this down the far sideline to the end zone. That is a pick six for R.J. Estrich. His 8th interception of the year. His 2nd pick six of the season.
We are blessed with talent at that boundary corner position. R.J. Estrich is just an unbelievable football player. He's a ball hawk, and 8 interceptions. That's got to be a school record, if not really close.
Score coming at the 4:18 mark of the third quarter. As we await the extra point kick from Brody Dix out of the hold of Madden Tatum. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Blazers get their 2nd score of the night. This one a defensive score with 4:18 to play in the third period. It's 34 for Parkview, 14 for Valley View. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
4 minutes, 18 seconds remaining in the third period. Valley View gets its 2nd score of the night. This one on a 40-yard interception return by R.J. Estrich. The extra point kick by Brody Dix makes it 34-14 as we now await the Valley View kickoff. And R.J. Estrich, man, what a sophomore of impact.
You forget that he's just a sophomore, and it's just an unbelievable play. I mean, he jumped that route just like that Parkview kid did in the first quarter, and just, I mean, once he got his hands on the football, he knew what to do with it. I don't know how many touchdowns he has, but just having 8 interceptions in high school season is unbelievable.
That's his second interception of the night, his 8th of the year, and his second pick 6 of the season. Phenomenal numbers for a 10th grader.
Yep.
Valley View showing onside kick here. It is an onside kick, and Parkview will down it at the field and down it at the 45-yard line after it was covered up by Marcus Barnes.
And there again, that's another starter, Barnes on defense. I mean, they're playing special teams. These young men. And you know, and that's one thing we haven't talked about a whole lot is just, of course, Parkview's talented, but they're very well coached.
Yeah, they are.
You know, they're disciplined, and they run good stuff, and assignment, complimentary football, assignment-based, just do a really good job.
4:16 to play in the quarter. Parkview leading 34-14. 2 receivers to each side. And Murphy will show it to the running back, keeps it, and pushes it across midfield to the Blazer 49-yard line. Good second effort running there by Quentin Murphy.
Gain of 6 on the play, brings it second down.
Yeah, it looked like the Blazers had him stopped initially for about a 2 or 3 yard gain, and then he was able to break that tackle and advance it another couple of yards.
Yeah, and that's why I've been so impressed with what Coach Will Banks and staff have done with this week of prep, is that we've had guys in spots every single time. It's just sometimes it's just the Jimmies and Joes more than the X's and O's.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side for the Patriots on second and 4 rather, from the Valley View 49-yard line. Hand that off over the right side. The back breaks to the sideline and gets a block, still on his feet, finally caught right around the 10-yard line. That was Settles on the carry.
Yeah, he's just another unbelievable talent.
On the carry.
I think the University of Arkansas is going to get a couple of really good athletes to go into this next recruiting class here.
It'll be a first down for Parkview at the Valley View 11-yard line with 3:20 to play in the third period. Patriots up 34-14. Got receivers to the right, no one to the left. Now you got a guy motioning near side. Quarterback is Murphy. He's going to keep it and is inside the 5. Well, they may say he stepped out of bounds at the 6, it appears.
On the keeper, gain of 5 on the play, second down 5.
So they can get a first down without scoring here, as it'll be second and 5 from the 6 with 2:48 left in the period.
And I believe they're going to keep it on the ground here.
Ball on the right hash. Elston and White split to the right. Murphy will hand that off to the running back, and he has the Parkview touchdown going straight across the middle.
Cameron Settles.
Settles on the carry.
On the carry, touchdown, Parkview.
Yeah, and just to show you how talented this team is, Settles comes in, and he's only got 740 yards on the ground this year. But he has 13 touchdowns on the season, and I think he's got 2 tonight, and just unbelievable the amount of offensive firepower that this team has.
Salomon Aguilar on for the point after kick for the Patriots with 2:29 remaining in the third quarter. The kick is up high, and it is good. So it's now
point is good with the score
41-14. Parkview with the lead. We'll be back with more in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Parkview with another 4-play, 55-yard scoring drive, capped off by Cameron Settles' 6-yard run. They now have a 41-14 lead. as we await Solomon Aguilar's kickoff for the Patriots from the 40-yard line. Again, it's Jones and Parker King deep for the Valley View return. King on the left hash at the 10, Andrew Jones on the right hash. Aguilar slowly approaches, puts foot in the ball and kicks it right to Parker King once again. He'll grab this one at the 14-yard line. Now breaks to the outside, gets the sideline, and finally caught just shy of the 40-yard line. A nice return once again from Parker King.
Parker King on the return.
Parker did a really nice job in the return game tonight. Trip Dale, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he absolutely got leveled there in the middle of the field. Off on his own power, though.
Ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line on the left hash. 2:19 to play in the third period. Parkview leading 41-14. It'll be Levi Manning in at quarterback for this Valley View possession.
Got an all-sophomore backfield now for the Blazers.
One receiver to each side. That is a handoff over the middle to Carter Wallace, and he gets about 6 or 7 there.
He did. That's the best inside run that we've had all night. This offensive line, they're working, they're doing everything they can do, and they're rewarded on that play.
2nd and 3 from the 47. Ball on the left hash. One receiver to each side. This is a handoff to Wallace, and Wallace this time gets met at the line of scrimmage and goes down right there. Might have lost it. We'll see where they spot the ball. Looks like it'll be no gain.
Yeah, it closed up pretty quick, and we'll leave Levi in right here. We'll see what they have in store for us on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4.
Ball remains on the left hash at the 47-yard line. Laird Cullen to the left, Andrew Jones wide right. Handoff to Wallace. Wallace slips the tackle. He's close to the first down. It'll all depend on the spot.
I believe they're going to give it to him. Good run there by Carter Wallace.
On the carry.
And they are moving the chains.
That's good for another Blazer.
So the ball will be right at the 50-yard line on the left hash.
On the previous play there, he tried to juke, and he was met. That time his juke worked, and he was able to squirt outside and get that first down.
1:07 to play, 1:08 to play rather, in the third, with again receivers one wide to each side. Levi Manning will take the snap. Ball gets away from him. He'll pick it up on the run, fires downfield, and that ball is incomplete. Almost caught off the deflection by Parker King. It was almost picked off, and then Parker King was almost able to get it off the deflection.
Yeah, and the coaches are probably like, Levi, no. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just a kid trying to make a play, you know, sophomore, and, he nearly made something out of nothing right there.
Sure did. Brings up 2nd and 10 from the 50. Ball on the left hash. 1 minute remaining in the period. Jones to the right, Cullen to the left. Hand that off to Wallace. Wallace will be caught in the backfield for about a 1-yard loss, I believe, when they mark his forward progress.
On the carry, loss of 1 on the play, brings up 3rd down, 11.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 for Valley View. The ball spotted between the hashes at the 49-yard line with 41 seconds and the ticking clock remaining here in the third quarter. Parkview leading 41-14. Now Madden Tatum will check in to take snaps for Valley View, the 6'4 junior. Facing a 3rd and 11. Madden drops straight back. Here comes pressure. He's flushed out of the pocket, and he'll be dropped for a sack back at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, tough play there. The offensive line did a good job. They gave him some time. There just was not any receivers open downfield.
32-yard line brings up 4th down.
So that was the last play of the third quarter. We have 3 in the books. Valley View trails Parkview 41-14 as we head into the final frame. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. This is Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Three quarters in the books, one more to play as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Coach Jason Smith in the NEA Baptist broadcast position, and we're down to what may very well be the final quarter of the 2024 season here, Coach.
Yeah, and you know, these young men, they fought gallantly. I think that the scoreboard is not indicative of just how well some of these guys have played, but there's still quarter of football left. They're still competing out there and you know, making memories.
Valley View will punt to begin the fourth quarter. And that will be fielded at the 36-yard line by Penny. Penny running left. Now he's got a wedge and plenty of running room on that far sideline, and finally he'll go down at about the 29-yard line.
And right there, I'm going to give credit to Andrew Jones. Andrew Jones was the gunner. He was the first one down the field, and he missed the first tackle, but then stayed with it for 45 yards and was ultimately the young man who made the tackle. It would have been real easy for Andrew to have checked out on that play, and he did not.
So Parkview will get it at the 28-yard line after the spot on the nice return by Jermaine Penny. This Parkview team has outscored its opponents by a combined 543 to 143 this season. They've average margin of victory in their 7 conference games was 42 points.
Yeah, and you can see why. They're so relentless, both sides of the football.
Flip it to the motion man on the jet sweep to the near side, and that is
pass completed to Jermaine Penny.
Penny with the ball, and not much there for him that time. Going to give him about 2 yards.
Yeah, good job there by Jay Taylor on that edge. Made sure that he stayed home and made a nice tackle.
Ball will be at the 26-yard line after the spot. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Parkview leading 41-14. Backs in the pistol. Settles is the running back. Receivers go one wide to each side. Got an H-back drifting in motion left. They'll hand it off to Settles, and Settles runs left and is down inside the 20 to about the 19, maybe the 18-yard line.
They just get downhill quick and used the H-back that time. Used a little split flow and was able to get a nice gain. Looks like we have another Blazer down.
Yep, another Blazer slow to get up. Can't get.
I believe it's Nick Gamble.
Not sure from here for sure, but we'll step aside here for 30 seconds for the injury timeout. With 10:47 to play, Parkview leading 41-14. Back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
Senior defensive end Nick Gamble, the injured Blazer, walks back to the sideline under his own power. Meanwhile, Parkview facing 3rd and 1 here from the, looks like about the 19-yard line. Murphy is the quarterback. Settles is the running back on his right hip. Murphy will take the snap. Runs right. Appears to have just enough to move the chains, I believe.
Yep. It's just so hard once Murphy or Settles get downhill, it's so hard to meet them in a gap and stand them up and drive them backwards.
First down, Parkview.
Ball will be at the 18-yard line. Correction, the 17-yard line on the right hash with 10:30 to play in the game. Parkview leading 41-14.
bringing Bunning back in, so it wouldn't surprise me to see them run a couple fades. They've been working on that play.
Got Elston off to the right. One receiver to the near side as well. That is Jace White. And that's a give to Settles. Settles tripped up at about the 13-yard line by Carter Wallace.
Valley View brought pressure that time off the edge from Mitchell, and then Ryland McNamee was there just making another nice tackle.
Will Finley and Ryland McNamee combined on the stop, gain of 5 on the play, second down.
Bobby spotted at the 11. It's 2nd and 5 for Parkview.
Yeah, Will Finley in there on that stop, too. Another sophomore. He's gotten more and more playing time as the season's worn on, and Will's going to be another good one, good-looking athlete.
He's got pretty good bloodlines. His grandfather was an all-pro quarterback for the all-pro linebacker for the Chicago Bears.
Yes, he was.
Mr. Jerry Muckensturm. Bunning will turn and hand that off, and the Blazers blow it up for a loss in the backfield. McNamee putting the brakes on Crosby.
Yeah, and kind of right on cue there. Jay Taylor did his job. Will Finley did his job, and Ryland McNamee there to clean it up.
So it sets up a 3rd and 10 for Parkview back at the 18-yard line after the spot on the loss with 9:06 left in the game.
Yeah, this Blazer defense just continuing to play hard.
Parkview will send 2 receivers to the left, Elston and White. Pistol set. And a loose ball. Bunning gets it back, runs right, and will get caught at about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, and that's
one on the play.
I don't know. I personally drives me crazy, but it is what it is. They went with a jet reverse pass there, and the ball was bobbled there by Bunning, and so it'll set up 4th down. Looks like they're going to try to kick a field goal, but dadgummit, just keep running the football and let this clock continue to grind.
Aguilar making his way onto the field. Be about a 33-yard attempt. He missed one in the first half from around the same distance. Kicking it off the right hash. This one's got plenty of distance and height.
Yep.
And he's got this one. So Aguilar connects from 33 yards with 7:53 to play. And Parkview's lead is now 44-14. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
First Security is about more than great banking. Yes, we provide the financial expertise, digital tools, and everything else you need when you need it. But we also go all in on local support with friendly professionals, plus convenient locations all across the state. Because we believe personal banking is better banking. Visit fsbank.com for details. That's fsbank.com for friendly, local banking with First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC.
Solomon Aguilar boots a 33-yard field goal for Parkview to push their lead to 44-14 with 7:53 to play in the game. It was a 5-play scoring drive for the Patriots as we now await Aguilar's kickoff, with Valley View sending Jones and King deep for the Blazer return. Andrew Jones will be on the right hash, Parker King on the left hash. And so far all night, Aguilar has directly kicked that ball to Parker King.
Yep. Yeah, he's they have confidence in this right side of their return, and Parker's done a good job all night long getting yardage. But
yeah, he's racking up some pretty good all-purpose yardage tonight, I'm thinking. This one will go into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah,
so no return this time for the first time, and Valley View will start from the 20.
Looks like Aguilar had his juices flowing after that field goal.
So Valley View will get it at the 20 with 7:53 to play in the game, trailing 44-14.
As we have a change of possession here, Randy, there's going to be 23 seniors who are going to play their last football game, a lot of them of their lives tonight. And, the cool thing about this team is that they're going to get to play it on their home field, and play the last possible date they could play on their home field, and that's pretty special.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. That's Cullen. Got a motion man to the near side, and he'll get it on the jet sweep, and Parkview will blow that up for a loss on the carry by Trip Dale.
Yeah, there's wasn't a whole lot there. By the time Tripp had the football, there's already 2 white jerseys in the backfield.
That's going to be about a 6-yard loss all the way back to the 14-yard line. I believe that's Levi Manning back in at quarterback.
Yeah, Levi's in this drive so far.
3 wides to the right. Manning rolling right on the bootleg. Throws that downfield, and it is tipped and incomplete. Almost intercepted, but
that ball
dropped at the last second.
Yeah, the ball was deflected, tipped. He caught it and then ran into his own D-back, and the other D-back jarred it loose.
So the Blazers dodging a bullet there. That'll bring up 3rd and 16 for Valley View. From the 14-yard line. 7:14 remaining. Twin receivers left and right for Valley View. Manning throws that near side for Cullen on the screen. Cullen will slip the first tackle and advance it up near the 20-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down for the View, just short of the marker by less than a yard.
Yeah, we're going to look at 4th and 11 here, and you're going to have to kick it away. And
yeah, I'm sorry, it's short of the initial first down marker.
Yeah.
So it's 4th and 11 for Valley View. Laird Cullen is the receiver to the near side. Andrew Jones will go wide right. And we'll see if Manning will kick it, as it appears he will. Snap gets away from him. He'll get the kick away. And Parkview will not return it. Valley View will down it at about the 38-yard line.
That was a really nice play there by Levi Manning. It was a bad snap. He picks it up off the turf and had to rugby style that one, and still winds up getting about 35, 40 yards on that punt.
All things considered, that worked out fairly well, I'd say. So Parkview will start from their own 39 on the right hash with 6:20 remaining in the game. They lead 44-14. Their only loss has been to 6A powerhouse Bryant, which, if Parkview's not the best team in the state, Bryant probably is.
Yeah, I'd say that's 1 versus 2. I know there's a couple other good teams.
This is a handoff that Valley View will blow up for a loss in the backfield after the carry by Dax Crosby, and it'll be about a 2 or 3 yard loss.
Another couple good teams in 7A, obviously 6A, but I think that you've got Bryant and then you've got everybody else, and that everybody else is led by Parkview.
2nd and 12 after the loss of 2 with 5:53 remaining. Backs in the pistol, and that Bunning is still in as the quarterback. I'll hand that off. And the back is tackled at the 46-yard line. Ball comes loose at the end. And I think Parkview got back on it after it was coughed up by Dax Crosby.
Yeah, a nice tackle there by Zion Simpson. And another one of those seniors, and Zion, he actually had stripped that ball, but he stripped it right back to where the Parkview offensive line was pursuing.
So it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for Parkview from the just shy of the 45-yard line as we hit the 5-minute mark of the 4th period. One receiver wide to each side as they stay in the pistol. Bunning will hand that off over the left side, running laterally, and caught, but I think he got just enough to.
I think they're going to mark him just a little short.
It was Elston on the carry, and
a heck of a run.
Yeah, he hesitated right at the marker, and you're right, Coach. It looks like it's about a half-yard shy of the marker.
I believe so, and just really good pursuit there by the Blazer defense. No quit. Made sure that they made that tackle.
So it's 4th and less than 1 for Parkview. We'll see what they do here. It looks like they're going for it
Ball's placed at the 49-yard line, brings up 4th down, inches.
With 4:12 to play in the game. Ball spotted at the 49-yard line on the left hash. Quarterback sneak has the first down, it would appear.
Yeah, it looks like it. They run a little tush-push there, and, I mean, you can just imagine how difficult that would be to stop, you know, a team of this caliber for a half a yard.
Yeah.
Ball's placed at
Needed to 50, that's exactly what they got. That'll move the chains for Parkview with 3:50 remaining in the game. Elliott bumper split wide to the near side, one receiver off to the left. Backs remain in the pistol with Bunning as the quarterback. They'll hand that off to Elston. Elston running right and gets run out of bounds just shy of the 40-yard line.
Montario Elston on
Yeah, just showing his absolute talent. You know,
Parkview.
Will Finley had him right there, you know, towards the backfield, and he was just able to turn that corner. Will's a heck of an athlete.
First down for Parkview at the 39-yard line. Ball is on the right hash with 3:25 left. Parkview breaks the huddle. Bunning stays in at quarterback. He'll send two wides to the left, one to the right on first down. Give that off to Elston. Elston running left. Ankle tackled and caught from behind at about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, Jay Taylor, he's had a nice game. He's got to be around 8 or 9 tackles, you know, and just done a good job in what will be his last football game as a Blazer.
Most likely has put together a second consecutive All-State year.
I would say so, you know, and just does his job. He's an everyday guy, may not make the flashy plays, but he makes the plays that he's supposed to make almost every single time.
2nd and 8 for Parkview from the Valley View 37-yard line with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bunning is the quarterback. He'll turn and hand that off over the left side, and their running back has a first down inside the 25-yard line after the carry.
Brought down at the 23.
Looks like they've got a new young man in there playing running back.
But a first down at the 23-yard line with 2:26 remaining. Ball is on the left hash. We remind you we'll be on the air Monday night from Bologna with Valley View Blazer basketball. The boys team will take their 5-0 record on the road to Bologna to take on Sylvan Hills in the first round of the V-Town Showdown. Here's a running play for Parkview that the Blazers blow up at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a negative play. A loss of 2 on the carry by Settles.
Yeah, I believe that's Barnes out there right now, which is obviously a young man who hadn't played a lot, sophomore for Parkview, but they're not short of talent. You know, just
no, they're not.
down the roster here.
It's a loss back to the 25 and brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Patriots. Snapping off the left hash. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running play over the right side, and the back dragging people with him, still proving tough to tackle, and finally goes down at about the 15, maybe the 14-yard line after the carry by Settles.
Right down at the 14-yard line, brings up 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1 for Parkview from the Valley View 14. Inside a minute to play. Bunning remains in at quarterback, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Bunning will hand that off. Back rolls right and gets caught for no gain, I believe, maybe.
Yeah, I think he's going to be just a little bit short there.
Yeah, so it'll bring up 4th down and 1 for Parkview with 38 seconds remaining.
4th down, 1.
See if they snap the ball again.
I don't believe they're going to.
It appears they will not, and that will have been the last play of the game as Parkview picks up its 12th victory of the season. Valley View will absorb its first loss and in the best and most productive season of Valley View football in the 19-year history of the program as the Blazers wrap up a very impressive 12-1 season.
Yeah, you can't say enough about them. Just all these young men, and I know they'll be hurting tonight, but that doesn't change what a special season that they've had, and just tip of the cap to these guys, this coaching staff, and all these fans who brave the cold weather. That's just a really, really magical season for these Valley View Blazers.
Again, 44-14, your final score. We'll step aside here for a 2-minute timeout and back with our America's Navy postgame. We'll also name a JOSM player of the game after a 2-minute timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
A-State football and the Social Jonesboro are the perfect winning combination for game day. The Social has an amazing, delicious, fantastic, and tasty menu that goes perfect for pre or post game. Plus, the official Red Wolves away game watch party takes place at the Social. What we're saying is, it does not get any better than the Social on Red Wolves game day. The name says it all. Get social at the Social and get ready to howl with fellow A-State Red Wolves fans on every game day. The Social at Greensboro Village in Jonesboro.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Back here at Central Dealership Stadium, where a Valley View season finally comes to a close. The Blazers see their winning streak stop at 12 as they take their first loss of the year, falling to a very, very well-coached and talented Parkview team tonight. 44-14 is your final score as we welcome you into the America's Navy postgame show. Be a part of a force that never quits. Visit Navy.com to find out more. Coach, it was 27-7 at the break, and Valley View had to play that second half without an injured Drew Gartman, and that was just really, it was a tough task to ask of this team in the best of circumstances, but to do it without Drew Gartman in the second half just proved to be, well, impossible.
Right, yeah, and yeah, it was hard enough. I mean, you're down 3 scores, even though you didn't play terribly there in the first half. But, yeah, once you lose your quarterback, who's been such a big part of this offense all year long, you're just in survival mode at that point. But, the Blazers just keep their head.
Patriots got back on the board at the 7:14 mark of the third quarter on a 17-yard pass from Emmanuel Bunting to Montario Elston. That was a 4-play, 55-yard scoring drive for the Patriots. Valley View would get on the board again with a defensive score. Second interception of the night for R.J. Estridge. This score coming with 4:18 to play in the third as Estridge got a 40-yard pick six. Brody Dix with the extra point kick to get Valley View back to within 20. That made it 34-14, but Parkview would answer with one more third quarter score as Cameron Settles ran it in from 6 yards out with 2:29 to play in the period to finish off another 4-play 55-yard scoring drive for the Patriots. That made it 41-14, and then they would finish it off with their only score in the fourth quarter being a 33-yard Salomon Aguilar field goal to finish off a 6-play 10-yard scoring drive, setting the final margin at 44-14. We need to name a JOSM player of the game. As far as I'm concerned, Coach, that's R.J. Estridge, who comes up with 2 more interceptions to end the season, tallying 8 on the year, plus his second pick 6 of the season.
Yeah, I agree. I think that RJ proved that he can play, on the big stage, and he can play with anybody in the state of Arkansas and possibly in the country. And, oh, by the way, he's just a sophomore. Just truly unbelievable, talented young man.
So R.J. Estrich, our JOSM player of the game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. That wraps up a dream season for the Blazers. Didn't end it quite the way we hoped that it would, but certainly nothing to hang your head about, losing to a very, very good Parkview team tonight, 44-14. Coach, I would be remiss if I didn't close out this broadcast by thanking you so much for all the help that you have been once again this season. I mean, I like to think that you make me better, and I know sometimes that's a job, but you add so much to the broadcast, and I am not only blessed to have you, but Blazer Nation is blessed to have you as part of these broadcasts as well.
Well, I appreciate it. I enjoy it. I like, I don't have anybody playing football anymore to watch, so I still like watching it, and Sean and these boys are just unbelievable to watch, and I'm getting hit in the back now. I don't have anybody playing high school football anymore.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, but but no, Randy, for real, it's an honor and a privilege, and just, I mean, you're, like I always say, you're a pro's pro, and Valley View is absolutely blessed to have you for all of their sports.
Well, I think it's a labor of love for both of us. It goes without saying. So that'll wrap it up. Again, your final score: Parkview wins at 44-14. We'll be back on the air Monday night with Blazer basketball for radio coverage from Valonia and the V-Town Showdown as Valley View takes on Sylvan Hills, coached by former EPC coach Josh Hill, by the way. So be good to see Coach Hill again. That'll tip at 5:20, pregame broadcast beginning at 5:10 Monday night from Valonia for Blazer basketball. Special thanks and shout out again to our behind-the-scenes crew, Taylor Settlemeyer and his talented crew. Students in the Valley View High School Digital Media Program. Also thanks to Ryan James and Scotty Woodson at EAB. For Coach Jason Smith, I'm Randy Myers. We thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your Thanksgiving weekend from the EAB Sports Network.
You've been listening to Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021, presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.